Om Tat Sat. My humble prostrations to the all-pervading Brahman, to my worshipful Guruji, Swami Jyotirmayananji Maharaj, to all the sages and saints of this world, and to each of you divine souls watching today's satsang. Today we will be studying Sutra number 9 from the Sadhana Pad of the Raja Yoga Sutras of Patanjali. Commentary by Swami Jyotirmayananda, narrated by myself, Swami Nikhilananda. So the Sutra number 9 in the Sadhana Pad says, Swaraswahi vidusho api tadar udho abhiniveshaha. Swaraswahi vidusho api tadarudho abhiniveshaha. So Swaraswahi means flowing with spontaneity from past lives, something that is flowing on like a river. Vidusho api, even the learned, people who are learned. Tadharudho, present in the learned in the same way as the dull-witted. So this issue of Abhinivesh is present in everybody. Abhiniveshaha means clinging to life. So the meaning of this sutra is Abhinivesha Klesha, the affliction of clinging to life exists equally in the learned and as well as the dull-witted, since it flows with spontaneity from past lives. Because we have accumulated so many impressions of pain and fear from many lifetimes, it becomes spontaneous fear of death, and therefore we want to cling to life forever. We all want to be living all the time, and therefore the challenge comes in. So the explanation of this sutra is the formation of impressions are caused by attachment and hatred, and that's what we have been covering in the previous sutras, and that becomes the basis of performance of selfish actions. Selfish actions are called sakamya karma, karmas we do for our own enjoyment, which means avoiding pain and gaining pleasure, and that gives rise to embodiment, different bodies in different times. Reincarnation is a perpetual cycle. So the spirit is born again and again due to the karmas of the past, and since ignorance is beginningless, that's what it is. The soul has been experiencing repeated cycles of birth and death from beginningless time. This is a round process. We keep on rotating in this misery unless and until we know how to break this vicious cycle and move towards liberation. Till we make that self-effort, we will continue to circulate in this circle. So in every embodiment, one becomes attached to life and dreads death, as we are experiencing in this one. During the time of death, the mind generates impressions of fear of death and craving for life. And these impressions cause abhinivesha klesha, or clinging to life. So these impressions become strong at that time, and they get connected to your unconscious or chitta. So both the ignorant and the learned scholars are equally concerned about their life, and they react equally through fear to any situation that threatens their life. It doesn't matter who you are, educated, uneducated, rich, poor, young, big. Everybody loves life. Abhinivesha literally means that which has entered deep. That's what the meaning of Abhinivesha. And so it is called because of its deep-rooted nature. That's what is causing this issue. Thus the 5 kleshas or afflictions are avidya, which is ignorance, asmita, egoism, raga, attachment, dvesha, hatred, and abhinivesha is clinging to life or fear of death. And these same kleshas can be given different names. For example, in the Sankhya school of philosophy, they are respectively differently they're called. That's not important. These 5 though kleshas are the main, but just for your knowledge, they are known as tamas, which is darkness, moha means delusion, mahamoha is great delusion, Tamisra is great darkness and Andha Tamisra is intense darkness. But for all intents and purposes, these 5 kleshas you must know, because that is trying to find the root cause of the disease. First you have to know what the disease is, and then the doctor can find a cure for you. And therefore sage Patanjali is guiding us that these 5 afflictions that keep us chained to this human embodiment and pain and pleasure concept is avidya, asmita, raga, dvesha and abhinivesha klesha. Avidya is ignorance, asmita ego, raga attachment, dvesha hatred and abhinivesh plesh fear of death or clinging to life. And so as you can see, each shloka is rich with wisdom, profound with knowledge. So we are supposed to study these sutras with faith, dedication, love and intense devotion or bhakti. This is not an intellectual discussion. This is not an argumentative process or where we bring a lot of logic. This is to understand the realizations of the sages and saints who have actually experienced this process in their deep meditations, and now they are sharing it with the world so they can also benefit people. So sincerity, bhakti, faith, devotion, sincerity, as I just mentioned, all these traits become extremely important as we walk on this holy journey. Humility and compassion have to be fundamental virtues as we learn and grow together. This is Swami Nikhilananda. Om Tat Sat.